The Heart's Great Escape. Aris felt the gravity of the upcoming semester pulling at his shoulders like invisible lead weights. The school hallway was a river of rushing students, but he felt stuck in the silt of his own anxieties, clutching the straps of his heavy bag. Marcel appeared beside him, a calm presence in the storm, placing a steady hand on Aris' backpack, as if to say, "I'm here, help you carry it." Paul lived his life in defiance of the doldrums, finding a reason to dance even on a mundane Tuesday. While Paul balanced precariously on the very edge of the concrete sidewalk with his arms out for balance, Isaac knelt nearby. Isaac was fascinated by a tiny wildflower pushing through a crack in the pavement, finding the beauty in the small, quiet spaces that everyone else ignored. The mountain of textbooks in Aris' arms looked ready to collapse under the weight of an endless expectation. Dante, ever the guardian of the group's peace, stepped in without a word and took the heaviest volumes from the very top of the pile. He offered Aris a small, knowing smirk, his physical strength serving as a silent promise to protect their shared joy from the pressure of the day. In the quiet hum of the late afternoon, Marcel felt a few chords ring out from his acoustic guitar, the sound floating through the empty classroom like a promise of freedom. Paul leaned against a row of metal lockers, his energy vibrating as he hummed along to the tune. Together, they were planning a brief escape from the ordinary, turning the school silence into a stage for their friendship. They headed for the Skyloft, a secret rooftop sanctuary where the air felt thinner and the worries smaller. Isaac climbed the metal rungs of the rusted access ladder with grace of someone at home in high places. Below him, Dante kept a watchful eye, his hands gripping the sides of the ladder to keep it steady, ensuring their path to the roof was secure. Once they reached the roof, Paul let out a joyful shout that echoed over the city streets, performing a theatrical deep bow that made Marcel erupt into genuine laughter. In that moment, the complex equations and looming deadlines felt miles away. Their laughter was a rebellion, a shared song that made their heavy hearts feel as though they were made of helium and clouds. The rooftop was their kingdom, and for the first time all week, the air felt light. Dante threw his head back, his laughter mingling with Isaac's as they celebrated their escape. They weren't just 5 boys on a roof, they were a collective force against the drag of the world, their spirits finally soaring above the heavy smog of expectations and school pressures. Across the gravel, Marcel and Paul were already in motion, chasing the last golden threads of the day. They moved with the lightness that school desks had tried to stifle, their racing feet a rhythmic drumbeat of freedom. Every step away from the ledge was a step toward the realization that they were never carrying their burdens alone. Aris stood at the edge of the roof, watching the orange light of the sun begin to bleed into the deep blue of the evening. Isaac joined him at the ledge, pointing upward at the hawk, circling high above them on an invisible thermal. "It doesn't fight the wind," Isaac noted softly. "It just lets the air carry it. We can do that too, Aris." As the last silver of the sun disappeared, the friends knew they were ready to face tomorrow. Aris looked at Dante, who gave him a supportive nod. The pressure of growing up and the weight of school hadn't gone away, but their bond was a tether that kept them grounded while their hearts remained free, light, and soaring together.